Hi, welcome to Cooking for All. I hope you all are doing fine. So today I'm going to make something special, which is a sweet and spicy Kerala sambar. I know like everyone knows to make sambar, but this sambar is having a sweetness as well as spiciness as well as a bit tangy taste. So this sambar I got to know after marriage because my mother-in-law, she cooks the sambar very good. So from her I got to know the recipe. So I just thought of sharing with you all. So thank you mummy for letting me know how to make the sambar. So the ingredients is first thing I have taken is I took masoor dal, one small cup of masoor dal, which already I washed it and I have kept it aside. If you don't have masoor dal, if you have tur dal, you can use that. So I prefer masoor dal, so that's the reason I took masoor dal. Then almost all the vegetables, in the sense what all vegetables were available at home, I took that. In the sense I took one small piece of cucumber, then beetroot, one small piece of beetroot, then almost like 4 to 5 green chilies according to the taste, then one drumstick, carrot, one small carrot, then onions, almost one medium size onions. If you have shallots, you can use that. Then brinjal, I took purple brinjal. If you have blue brinjal, try not to use it because it gives a different flavor. So I chose the purple brinjal. Then what I have taken is I took beans. So few number of beans I took, almost like 5 to 6 numbers of beans. If you have cluster beans, you can use that. If you have snake gourd, even you can use that. If you have yam, you can use that. So as I was not having those things, so these are the vegetables which I took. Then almost one and a half piece tomatoes I have sliced it, almost two tomatoes I can say, small tomatoes, so two tomatoes I have sliced it. Then almost one lady's finger, again that I have just made it into pieces. So these are the vegetables that I took. Then for making the sambar powder, I took coriander seeds, then red chilies, asafoetida, and also fenugreeks. So all these things I have just roasted, coriander, red chilies and fenugreeks I have just roasted, and then I have mixed with asafoetida and I made a powder out of it. This is a sambar powder which I prepared. Then curry leaves, red chilies, then little bit of sweetness flavor is required, so I took a few grated jaggery, coriander powder, tamarind pulp, then mustard seeds, red chili powder, turmeric powder. Again fenugreeks I took at the time of tadka we were required, so for that purpose I took a few fenugreek seeds, salt to taste and water. So these are the ingredients that is required for making sambar. So let's get started. So I took a cooker as we have to cook the dal. Switching on the gas, I'm keeping it in medium, and in this I'm adding the washed masoor dal. Then I'll be adding the water to it. Yes. Then I will be adding little bit of oil so that the dal, when it gets cooked, the water doesn't come out, and also little bit of turmeric, little bit of salt. Okay. And now just shake it. And we will be closing it and cooking it for 1 whistle. After 1 whistle comes, we'll be adding the vegetables to it. So 1 whistle came. Let me see if the pressure is gone. Yeah, pressure is also gone. So let's open it. Yes, the dal is cooked. Now what we will do is we will be adding the veggies into it. All the vegetables you can add. This is actually very good for the kids because all the vegetables are there. I know some kids, they don't like to have the vegetables, so if they have sambar, it's a very good healthy kind of a dish because all the vegetables, again protein content is there, so it's very good. Okay, in this I will be adding water. Few more. Little more water to it. Okay. Then I will be putting little bit of coriander powder, almost 1 spoon I can say, 1 spoon of coriander powder. Then I will be putting adding the chili powder, almost this also 1 spoon of chili powder. Then turmeric, almost half a spoon of turmeric. Few curry leaves. Curry leaves always enhances the curry. Then salt. Salt, almost 1 spoon according to the taste. Then you have to just give a little bit of mix so that all the powders gets mixed in it. Close it. And keep it in a medium flame for 1 whistle. So 1 whistle came. I switched off the gas. Let me see if the pressure is gone. Yes. Let's open the lid. See, all the vegetables, everything is properly cooked. Now just keep it in a medium flame. Okay. Then we will be adding this 2 tomatoes which we have chopped it. Okay. Because the reason why I'm adding tomato now is if you add along with the vegetables, it'll get smashed and you won't get the pieces while you're having the curry. So if you like to have the small pieces of the little bit of crunchiness, then you should add the tomatoes once you cook the vegetables. Same is with the okra also. Okra in the sense lady's finger, because if you add it along with the vegetables, you won't find the pieces. So only at the time of tadka we will be putting it, and we'll be just adding it into the oil. We'll be frying it, and then we'll be mixing it along with the curry. So now I will be adding the tamarind pulp. Almost small lemon size of tamarind pulp I have taken, and I'm just adding it, mixing it. Then it seems to be a bit thick. I'll be adding a little bit of water to it. Then the sambar powder, almost 2 spoons of sambar powder, 2 tablespoons I can say of sambar powder. Mix it well. Then the grated jaggery, almost 1 spoon of grated jaggery. See the salt. If you feel like adding salt, you can add it, and let it get boiled. Once it boils, we will be doing the tamarind part, the tadka part. Okay. Yes, so the curry, it started boiling. You can see the bubbles coming. Little bit of salt is required, so I'm just adding little bit of salt to it. And also few more curry leaves. Then we will simmer the gas. Okay. Meanwhile, we will do the tadka. For that, I'm keeping one pan and I'm switching on the gas. So the pan is hot now. I'm adding oil to it, almost 1 spoon of oil. Then almost 1 spoon of mustard seeds. Let it splatter. So the mustard, it started spluttering. It should splatter, otherwise the taste of the mustard won't be good when you have the curry. So it should get splattered. Then in this I'll be adding 2 to 3 red chilies. Then few fenugreek, almost 7 to 8 seeds of fenugreek, and also now I'll be adding the plain sugar. Just reduce the flame, keep it in a very low flame. It should get fried. So the lady's finger started turning the color into light brown. So this is what we require. Now in this we will be adding little bit of turmeric, a pinch of turmeric. This gives a very good aroma as well as very good flavor to the curry. So that's the reason I'm adding it. Then little bit of chili powder. Always make sure the gas should be on very low flame as you are adding all the powders to it. Then coriander powder, almost half spoon of each. Then little bit of salt. In this you have to add few more curry leaves. it smells really good once you add the curry leaves to oil. Yes. So this is done. I'm switching off the gas and I'm gonna put this into the sambar. Just close it and keep it for 1 minute. Switch off the gas. Just close it and keep it so that the entire flavor will get mixed with the curry, and then we will go with the serving. So the sweet and spicy Kerala sambar is ready. So this is very good. So you can try it. You can have it with idli, dosha, with rice. So I hope everyone will try this and will give me the comments. So as I used to say earlier, please do subscribe to our channel and also like our videos. Your motivation is highly valuable for us. Thank you and have a good day.